Everyone, hope you're having a good day today. Today I'm going to be doing a video on bronzers. Summertime's getting close. A lot of us were gonna get, we're gonna use self tanner, or we'll go out in the sun, or we'll get, something like that. And then, our skin gets darker, and then we want to use bronzer, enhance that, and just look really bronzed and look very, especially as us pale girls. I like doing bronzer. I mainly only wear it in the spring and summers, just simply because I'm pale. That's fine in the wintertime. I don't mind being pale in the wintertime. It's totally fine. So yeah, I do have several bronzer formulations. So that's mainly what we're going to talk about: bronzer formulations, what works, ones that are worth your money, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with a common, well-loved bronzer. This just came out last year, and it is very well-loved. This is by Physicians Formula, the Butter Bronzer, and I have the shade Bronzer, which is more cool tone, because I do have a cooler undertone. So I do like this. It's very blendable. It smells wonderful, but it's blendable. It wears well. The bad thing I have to say about it, though, is there's only 2 shades. Come on, Physician Formula. They added more colors to their blushes, so y'all need to add a few more for the people that have darker skin, so they can enjoy this wonderful product. But if you are pale like me, you would love this. It blends well. It's really nice. If you have a warmer undertone, they have one called Light Bronze. You could also wear that one. So I like this. It's a wonderful, wonderful formula. Next one is the Wet n Wild's Ticket to Brazil. This one is a newer one, but I've used it several times. I enjoy it. I like the big pan size. You can really dip your brush in there if you want to go all crazy with the bronzer. I really do like this. It blends well. It's a really nice bronzer from the drugstore. And they do have, I'm pretty sure they do have a darker color for if you have a darker skin tone. I'm pretty sure I saw a darker color there when I picked this up. But this one is called Ticket to Brazil by Wet n Wild. It's like $5. It's really nice. Okay, let's talk about bronzer I do not like. This is really the only bronzer I don't like. ColourPop, I don't really like their cream face products except their highlights. Their highlights are beautiful. This, it just is patchy. It looks weird. It feels weird. It won't blend. So I wouldn't recommend ColourPop highlights. If you are more into cream highlights, I wouldn't recommend this. These are more of like a moussey consistency. It's kind of hard to explain their texture and everything, but it's pretty much, to me, it is kind of like a cream. It's a really gorgeous color. I wish this worked on me, but and it's a really pretty color. It's a little too orange tone for me, but it's really pretty, and it doesn't blend well. It doesn't look good. It doesn't perform well. So I wouldn't recommend the ColourPop ones. So one I would recommend is by Fiona Stiles. This is pretty new to me. This is in Ahiko. This is a really pretty bronzer. I've really been enjoying Fiona Stiles' product. They're very blendable. They last a long time. They're just really wonderful. They do have, I think, 2 other shades, or maybe more than that, of bronzer. So they do have several colors, which I do appreciate for, every color, complexion, cool tone, warm tone, whatever. They do have it, so I do appreciate that. So I would recommend this. I love it. I like their blushes too. I know we're not talking about blushes, but I really like their blushes too. But I'd recommend this. It's blendable. It lasts a long time, and I love the packaging. It's so pretty. It's purple. Next, if you do like cream contour, I would recommend the Smashbox Contour set. I forgot to get the contour stick. But it comes with 3. It comes with a contour shade, bronze shade, and a highlight shade. So basically, you'll contour, bronze, and then you put the highlight. It's more like a concealer under your eyes, and these blend really well. They do last a while. I do not like this because I'm not a big fan of cream contour. I feel like it looks more harsh, but it is more precise, and to me it is kind of easy. It is easier to deal with, but I don't like how what's the word? I don't like how it just looks so, like, you can tell she bronzed, whereas with like a powder, usually you can just kind of do it and you're like, oh, she looks, she looks bronze, she looks like she's glowing, or she just looks tan or whatever. This, you can tell that someone contoured or bronzed or whatever. So I do like this. I do like these, but they're not my cup of tea. But if you like cream contour, I would recommend these. They're from Smashbox. Next thing, Anastasia Glow Kit. And you're probably like, how can you use bronzer from a glow kit? Well, if you're pale like me, you can use the color bronze. This is beautiful, and then you can use the other colors for a highlight. But I've been loving this for a bronzer. Like, I'll put on my Physicians Formula one or my Fiona Stiles. They're the two I've been loving lately. And then I put this one, and it almost looks kind of, this is warm tone, but it almost, sometimes it gives you, like, I put it on a more precise brush, and it gives you a little more of a precise bronze, and I like that because it is darker than my other bronzer, so it kind of looks bronze contoured a little bit, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, but I do like this. I like this whole palette, but I specifically love the shade to bronze, and yeah, I would recommend getting this palette for this shade. The highlights are great. Technically they're all highlights, but I use that one for bronzer. I love it. It's beautiful. So it's a great formula. It's by Anastasia. It's the Glow Kit in Sundipped. Next one, I have this one. I'm not a big fan of this one, but I have heard a lot of people talk about it, and I feel like if you have a warm undertone, you will like this. I do not have a warm undertone. I have a very cool undertone, so I do not think you would like this excuse me. I do not like this really at all because it's so warm tone. But if you have a cool undertone, you probably, I can't talk. If you have a warm undertone, I bet you would really like it. If you have a cool undertone, you won't because it's way too warm. And to me, it is a let me swatch this one for you so you can see what I'm talking about. This one is very orange and it is glowy, which is really nice. It is beautiful. I've tried to make this work. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but if you have a warm undertone, it's a beautiful formulation. It lasts a long time. It just makes you look like you're glowing, and yeah, I really do like this, but not for me. If you have a warm undertone, I'd recommend it. I think you would like it. It blends really well. Next, and then my last product is the Too Faced bronzer. I have mine came in a like a kit, so this is too dark for me, but the formula is great. It's very creamy and it's lasts a long time. I have tried to make it work, but it is way too dark for me. But the formula is wonderful. So if you have a deeper undertone, I wanted to recommend something for you that I knew would work, and this would definitely work. I think it would look beautiful on darker complexions. They have lighter ones for lighter complexions, which I think I'm going to pick up a lighter one for me. But this is beautiful and it blends well and it lasts a long time. So that was me talking about like bronzer formulations. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. If you were looking for one, I know being a pale girl, like it's hard to find a bronzer that's not too bold or too dark, or it's, because I feel like when you're pale, bronzer can like get dark on you really, really fast. So you have to be careful. But I like these formulas, and I hope if you have a deeper complexion, I hope I was able to give some recommendations to you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any other bronzers you would recommend, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are having a good day, and I hope tomorrow's even better. Thanks for watching. Bye.